Hello, in this video tutorial you are going to learn how to install and configure ASP.NET website on IIS 8 in Windows Server 2012 by Sachin Sami, powered by tech.ptechrise.com. Okay, on the server let's log on with an administrative rights. Okay, let's close the IIS manager first. Okay, let me show you the website which I am going to configure for this tutorial. Before configuring the website, we should know the targeted framework the website is configured for. To check that, I am going to open the web.config file into the text editor. Okay, let's check it out the targeted framework. Well, it looks like the targeted framework is 4.0. Once we know the targeted framework of the website, we can move forward. Let's open an IIS manager. On the IIS manager, let's go to manage. Click on add roles and features. On the add roles and feature wizard, let's click next and select the option web server IIS. Let's click add and just click next, and as you can see there is a .NET Framework 3.5 and 4.5 is already installed. Let's click next. Here you can see all of the modules. Some of them are already selected. I will select all of the modules as I will require it in our upcoming tutorials. You should only install the modules which you require as the security best practice. Okay, here is the dynamic content compression and everything I am installing. Let me install first, then I will tell you. Okay, this is an important part, application development. If you are configuring your web server for ASP.NET based web application, you can select the following component. As per our scenario, I will select all of these components as we require it in our next tutorial. Let me select all of this, add features. Okay, I will select ASP.NET 3.5. I will select ASP.NET 4.5. Oh, wait a minute, let me go back. Okay, CGI. Okay, server side included. I will select all of the modules. Okay, web core server I require this, and I also require this one, and I will click next, and I will click on install. The installation process has been started, which will complete in few minutes. Okay, as you can see here, the installation succeeded. Let me close this. Okay, let me refresh the server manager. Here you can see IIS. Let me close it and reopen it so that it will refresh automatically. Yeah, here it is. As you can see IIS, I will click on it on the and here you can see. Now let's open the IIS, Internet Information Service Manager. Okay, let me minimize the IIS first, and let's close this one as we don't require it anymore. And let's copy this folder and paste it into C drive. I will copy it and I will paste it into www root, which is the IIS root folder, so that it will inherit all of the permissions which is required by IIS to run this application properly. Okay, let's open in.pub www root, and there I have cut it and paste it here. Okay, if I see on the property security tab, you will find all of the permissions which I require has been automatically given to this folder. Now let's close this, and let me close this one too. Okay, there is a default website. You will see the default website is automatically configured when you install an IIS. Okay, let's open the default website. Let's click on default website first and click on browse. Here you can see a local website. Now let's create a new website for our tutorial. Okay, let's give a descriptive name to this website. The descriptive name will be tech.pdcrest.com for my scenario. Okay, now let's give a physical path to a folder that will be in.pub www root and that is test. I have given the physical path and I will click on OK. Now the host header. Now it depends in your scenario. If you have a domain name assigned to an IP, you can give a domain name to this website. If you don't have a domain name, then you have to change the port number, otherwise it will conflict with the default website port number. Or you can change the default website port number so that it won't conflict with the port number of your this website. Now I have given this domain name because I have already configured the DNS in our previous tutorial. If you haven't seen our previous tutorial, please go ahead and watch that first. Now once configuring the website, let's browse the website and check it out whether it is working properly. Let's click on browse and here you can see the website is working properly. Let me close this. This is a domain name which I have configured previously in our previous tutorial. Now let's ping and check it out what happens. And there you can see it is pinging the local IP address. If you are an IIS administrator, you should be aware of many things like default documents. As my web application default startup page is default.aspx, I will move this page on the top. In your web application, if you are using something else as a default page, you can add that page from here. Just type down the startup page name of your web application, then you can click OK. Okay, let's close this. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you like the tutorial, do give the thumbs up. This tutorial is presented by Sachin Sami, powered by tech.pdcrest.com.